All right, what's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? Just got to make sure. Okay, I always got to make sure the audio is coming through the mic. Let me check if the stream is live real quick. Live on YouTube, live on Twitch, live on Facebook, and we are live on YouTube as well. So we're good to go there. Cool. Just give me a second. Closing down some stuff here. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Fine. Done with that. Done with that. Done with that. Cool beans. So every morning we come on the stream, guys. We come on the stream, do a few things. One, we're trying to help people feel connected. Two, we're trying to give people a laugh to de-stress them a little bit. And three, we trade. I invite you guys into my life. I was trading every morning before I'm streaming. I still trade every morning on the stream. And you get to see me take trades, basically, and try to get some cash. That's what's down here in the bottom right. You'll see my Google Chrome browser that I trade on. And when we go through our community segments, you'll see my outline for my stream segments. I plan 2 for today. And I like to talk through those stream segments a little bit more for each section. So we also have the $100 monthly Find Your People giveaway that is hosted on this stream. The goal is to get you guys to engage with the stream, and you can do that by texting 512-591-6138 to join the call queue. And when you join the call queue, you can either call in with a dog poop horror story or heartwarming dog story. Call with a communication question or a connection question. And those will get you entries into the raffle. And at the end of the month, we will give away $100 to somebody whose name we draw randomly. And if there's 60 names in and you're 59 of them, you have a good chance to win, which is why it'd be good for you to share this episode, share it daily, send it to some friends, and then email me proof. Get a friend to call in. We'll give you 10 entries as long as they mention your name on the stream. Book a free poop scoop, 25 entries. Join the matchmaking free trial, 50 entries. It just helps us grow the stream and helps us engage, helps us build community, and helps you get $100. So that's what we're here on the stream to do. I'm going to walk through the market real quick. But yeah, if you guys want to call in, I have my phone. Got my phone right here. My do not disturb is off. And just so you guys know, this stream on Wednesday only goes to 7:45 because I have a work meeting at 8. I want to be on time for that meeting. So I'll let you guys know that you only have about 40 more minutes instead of the normal hour to really get stuff going. So anyway, that is that. Always got to make sure the mic is working. Sorry about that, guys. Cool. We got one on Facebook, one on Twitch. Say hey if you're on Facebook. Jessica, what is up? I am back. How you doing? How you doing? Yeah, Jessica, it's been a while because my laptop was just frozen and my father-in-law was in town and we were traveling for a wedding. And so it's been a while since I've been able to be on, but here I am. I thought I had lost you for good because I had been gone for I don't know, a week and a half maybe, but glad that you found your way back. I'm trying to... Oh, why did Facebook disable your account? That is so interesting. That is so interesting. For you wondering, I think the market tapped into this fair value gap, might be going towards this high. It's already been pretty expanded, though, so I'm not liking it as much. There might have been a trade here at 659, fair value gap, tapped back in, but I didn't take it. I did not take it. Let's see. Oh, they thought you were under 12, so they had locked you out for like 2 weeks. That is so weird. That is so weird. Hey, well, I'm glad that you're back. Did you have to like get on support with them to figure that out, or how'd you end up figuring that out? Also, I would love for chat to be able to pop up here. Let's see. Hmm. Looks like I should have taken that trade, guys. Gosh dang. 790, 780. Yeah, 2R hit, basically. Okay. View. Doc. Here we go. Trying to get your chat live, Jessica. And let's see if I was able to do it. Yes, I think so. Okay, cool beans. Let's see. It was the meta AI stuff. I had to upload my ID, but I covered everything except my photo, date of birth, and name. Gotcha. Well, I'm glad you were able to figure that out with Facebook. That is annoying. I think with their new AI stuff, it's like it's been glitching a lot. That's what happens when you roll out something and it's not exactly prepped. So, there's that. But I'm glad that you got that fixed, and I'm glad that you're back on the stream. I'm glad that I got a new laptop and I'm back on the stream, so my stream should freeze less. Eventually, I'll try to have at least multiple screens up so I can stop going back and forth between trading and just kind of lock in trading. You know what? I bet I could just lock in trading regardless. Let's see. Yep. Let's see if we can just lock in trading regardless. Okay. There we go. Nice. Dog contest go for Halloween. It went well, actually. I can try to show you. Let's see. We got 2 on Twitch, 1 on Facebook. Theo, if that's you, say something in the chat. If that's somebody else, say what's up in the chat. Feel free to join our giveaway here by calling into the show or texting into the show at 512-591-6138, and we'll enter your name in for the giveaway. We'll also have to get your email, though, so we can actually help you win. But dog parent giveaway, or the Halloween dog costume giveaway, had like 5 to 6 people from the group engage. Some people got some likes, some people got some shares, and I'm going to give out the $10 here soon when I announce the next event, which the next event has to happen real soon. And it's probably going to be on a like Hmm. Yeah, we might have to do something on the morning of the 22nd. Either way, it went well. Got some people to engage. It was a great idea. Great idea to bridge to the next event because I want that group to be more active, but it just takes a little bit to really get people up and going. So, costume contest went well. Let's see if I can pull up some of the costumes. Let's see, Golden Leash Club, Boston Parents Social Club. So this was a cute one that Charlie posted. Dog Boy BC a bikini out of felt and glue. She had nothing to do with it, so don't come at her. That's funny. So as you see, it got some engagement. I think Charlie might have won, honestly. Let's post. Here's another one with Devin. Happy Halloween. This is the post. Let's see if Susanna posted one. Susanna got close, but didn't quite win. There's my post that I made. Yeah, and it looks like we're going to have to do the next one. Ooh, look at that, on a Sunday. Yeah, we might have to do like a pup and cups thing on a Sunday afternoon. Be easy for people to socialize. But yeah, that's how it went. That's the whole shtick. Let's see. Yeah, maybe a Pupsgiving. I was going to do, so I guess it's similar to a Pupsgiving. I was going to do something called Pups and Cups, where it's like, there are these like little pup cup treats that people can do that I'll be looking forward to trying to host with people. It's very simple setup, should be pretty low cost, and should be fun for people. Give them more room to socialize. Maybe take them to a off-leash dog park in North Austin where we bring some kind of cup treats and then just kind of do the shtick. So that's kind of what I'm thinking right now, and it'll probably be a Sunday early afternoon just so I can go to church, then go to lunch, and then do the little event, and then do any poop scoops I have for the afternoon or the evening. And we'll probably have to do that Sunday the 23rd, because then we'll be out of here on the 26th. So anyway, yeah, that'll be fun there. Man, let's see. I just want to make sure I'm not missing any trades. I mean, we already kind of missed. We had the 659 fair value gap with the CISD with the clear fair value gap to high. That went its 2R. So might have already. I mean, the high isn't reached till 25,831.44. So if it goes back down, does another little CISD. Or honestly, even. No, since it already did the move up, I needed to wait. I needed to come back down, consolidate a little bit, and make another move before I really trust this fair value gap. It's not strong enough to just go off the top of the move, if you will. So yeah, we'll do a Pupsgiving. I think we're also about to jump into a stream segment real quick, because I do want to talk about these two things. So what I'm doing with these stream segments now is I want it to be real people's issues as opposed to like me guessing what questions people have based on questions that I have. And so I was reading a Reddit post, and there was this 25-year-old woman that is struggling to make friends. And it's like she goes to some meetups. Let me just see if I can pull up the Reddit. Let's see. Yeah, so 25-year-old female, that's just how they address themselves, 25F in Reddit. So she has a couple friends at work in their 40s to 50s, has a couple friends that she's known over 10 years in high school, but doesn't have a group of girlfriends who she can rely on or consistently hang out with. Still lives at home, doesn't have any roommate options. That was a tough pill to swallow. Some meetup groups have been nice. They've exchanged social media, but met with a girl for a second hangout and she ghosted me. She feels like it's dating and she feels like there's a lot of pressure, and so she's sort of given up. She's done waiting for friends to do things that she wants to do, so she's starting to do stuff alone. I just feel like that's a very sad reality. And I wanted to write this for her, and then I'll send her this clip when I get a chance. But in fact, I'll actually probably comment on her post with these kind of responses, if you will. But I'm making this clip for her. See if I can help her out with her desire to make friends between 25 and 30 when you already feel like people have their people. So I'm going to jump into that real quick. But before that, I'm going to check the chat, check the call-ins just to make sure I'm not missing anything. Okay, good to go there. Here we go. If you're between the ages of 25 and 30 and you feel like everyone already has their people, this is for you. You're not late, you're just early to real connection. We need to make friendship less accidental and more intentional with these 3 steps. The first one, we need to show up consistently, and bonus points if it's something you like. Find a hobby group or find a church community or find something you like to do where you can show up and the people are always there. The second, when you're at that activity, make sure you ask great questions. You want to focus on open-ended questions that get people to share stories about their life. And when they're sharing those stories and they light up at a specific detail, ask more questions about that detail. It'll lead to great conversation. And the third thing we want to do is invite people into our life. We want to share meals with people, work out with people, lounge around with people, and go on walks with people. Whatever you're doing on the day-to-day, do that with people. Friendship is like a garden, not a hunt. You have to show up, you have to water it, and you have to let trust bloom. All right, so that's our segment there. We're going to talk to tell my VA real quick. So I know this is simple, but guys, I think making friends can be simple. Like, it's a tough thing, like tough to do, but simple to do. And so when you're in that, this is where Gracie and I were like a year ago. Like, we had an empty social calendar. We didn't know like what to really do or who to hang out with or who to call. So we started to kind of make a commitment of like, hey, we want to live in day-by-day community. What does that look like? And the first step for us was showing up consistently. And so we started looking for ways we could show up consistently with people in our life. And we had our friends here in Austin that I was on the day-by-day community train with. And we were like, hey, guys, we need to do some consistent hangouts. And so we started stuff like book club. We started stuff like Soup Sunday. We started hanging out with them regularly. And it was twice a week, pretty consistently for a long time. And as the holidays are coming up, life gets more busy. We always go for that once a week, and sometimes still twice a week. We need to get back to that twice a week. And so in addition to hanging out with them, we had small group and church activities that we did. And in addition to that, so we're showing up regularly at church. We're showing up regularly with these 2 friends that we've committed to, this couple of friends that we've committed to, a couple that we have committed to, not couple of friends that, anyway. It's 2 people. They're together. We committed in terms of hanging out regularly. So that's one way we show up consistently. Church is another way we show up consistently. And then we have apartment life, our ministry here at the apartment we live at, where we're showing up consistently with 2 events regularly. And I know it sounds crazy, but we're starting a 4th thing where we're trying to have people over for brunch consistently to deepen relationship, because events are cool. We get to meet 50, 60, 70, 80 people in a month. But then it's like, I can barely remember your name. There's no next step. There's no like further connection. And so we're like, hey, let's have some people from the apartment over for brunch regularly so that we can start not only building friendships with those people, but building friendships across people. And we start to build this cool, interconnected, interwoven community, all people who live right here in Mosaic. And so that would just be really cool. So when we're talking about this show up consistently, bonus points if it's something you like. Gracie and I both like hosting stuff. Gracie and I both like building community. Gracie and I both like hanging out with our friends that we hang out with. Book club, learning. Like, those are things we like to do. And we choose to show up consistently to do those things, and we meet new people doing it. And the big thing is, like, church is a place where you meet people, depending on the church you go to. The activity where we show up consistently with our friends, you're not really going to meet people there. So don't show up consistently with like one person and think you're going to meet new people or you're going to make new friends. It's like, that's not going to happen. You have to show up consistently at a place where new people are always coming in. Some sort of organized community, event, hobby group, workplace events, whatever it is, professional development. I don't know, whatever gets your fancy, but make sure you're showing up consistently in those places that are doing the work to bring new people in. Because if you're not doing the work to bring new people in, somebody has to be doing the work to bring new people in. And so you can be one of the new people, help them in their cause, invite people to help them in their cause, but then meet the people to benefit from their cause. So when you're showing up consistently, make sure you have two camps, one to deepen relationship and one to form new relationship. And there's probably some sort of advertising or events or organization that has to happen to form new relationships. So tag along with somebody who's already doing that so you don't have to add that to your life. But then when it comes to deepening relationships, that's going to have to be you inviting people into your life, which was the third point we made. We don't want this to be, Gary Vee says this thing about creating content. Here we go. Okay, hold on. Jessica asked chat before the segment. They said that I could do a bark bingo, have a bingo card that people could submit photos to weekly, like went to Silver Park or Muddy Paws. Oh my gosh, Jessica, that is a great idea. And a pup introduction, so you can encourage people to post their pups on Facebook so people get to know them. Yeah, because I have the intro post, that pup introduction, but it's like having the bingo card where it's like, hey, do these things to share around Austin. It's like, try these dog spots, let us know when you do, send a photo, give us a review type of vibe. Like, I like that a lot. Hold on, I need to write that down. We'll write that down real quick. Facebook group engagement. Cool beans, cool beans. What kind of content or activity do you think turns a quiet group into an engaged one? I know this is what you were trying to achieve now. Yeah, that's a good question, Jessica. What kind of content or activity do I think turns a quiet group into an engaged one? A quiet group into an engaged one. I know this is what you were trying to achieve now. Yeah, so when I think about this, I think about a few things. To turn a quiet group into an engaged group, the group needs an incentive. Like, they need a reason to come around, and that reason has to be more important than the other things that are going on in their life, because they're sacrificing time, energy, effort, and money from one thing to put it towards another. So you need a reason to come around, and you need to like coming around. It needs to be I think of the laws of behavior change from Atomic Habits. If I want to turn a group from a quiet group, so it's currently quiet, to an engaged group, I need to make it easy to be engaged. So I need to make it obvious to be engaged. You have the obvious reason to come around. And with that reason, it's easy to engage with that reason. For example, if my group has people from Austin and from Dallas, it's going to be hard to get those people to meet up in person. But if it's all dog parents in Mueller, it's going to be much easier to get people to rally for a walk around the lake. So we need to make the reason for engaging obvious. We need to make it as easy as possible to engage via stuff like location, but also just methods of engagement, like your bark bingo card. And after you make it obvious, after you make it easy, you need to make it attractive. So it needs to be like, it needs to have some sort of pull towards it. And that's like when you have the momentum behind a community, it creates some FOMO. Like people want to be a part of that. That becomes an attractive thing. They need to make it satisfying after they do it. So it needs to be enticing to do, obvious to do, easy to do, and then after they do it, they need to get some sort of reward. That can be like the $100 monthly Find Your People giveaway. That could be the $10 for the Halloween costume. Just some sort of incentive, some sort of reward that is intrinsically valuable. And that can be like, it's basically comes down to money or status. It's like, hey, you had the best like dog photo, so you get some money, or you had the best dog photo, so you get claps, or it's just something that gets people out, gets them going, because really, it's super hard to take a community of strangers who don't really have a common reason for gathering and make them an engaged group of people. Like, it'd be much better if the community was people who love to foster dogs and currently have more than 4 in their home that want to raise awareness about foster care for dogs. Like, that community would be much more engaged because they have an obvious reason. It's easy to participate, or at least the methodology is easy. It's satisfying because they have this like self-reinforcing cycle, and it's very attractive because of just how it like helps them do their shtick. Like, I want to do a little bit more research on what the attractive piece is in Atomic Habits, but Dog of the Month after dog introductions. Yeah, I like Dog of the Month. I'll add that to my note. Dog of the Month. The real thing is, which this is a hard thing to kind of get around, but people in the Facebook group are like, it's a very passive Facebook group, so it's like, oh, if I want to, I'll go. Like, if it makes sense, I'll kind of do the thing. And there's no like buy-in because it's a free group and there's plenty of groups going on. Like, there's nothing unique about this group that's drawing people to it, that's making people really want to show up. And so that's just something that I've been thinking about. But let me look something up real quick. Yeah, this is interesting. So, Jessica, it started with the whole thing kind of started with the idea of people walking, because in the Laws of Behavior Change chat says to make it obvious, you need to have a cue that triggers it. To make it attractive, you need to match it with something where you're already doing. And so the idea was, dog parents are already taking their dogs on walks. Let's have them take their dogs on walks together. And people like that. They came around for it, but it kind of fell off quickly and there had to be advertising dollars behind it, and it didn't like scale sustainably. So that's lost some steam. We're not just trying to grow the group and build those relationships. It's like, hey, we need to actually have line of sight to some revenue coming back in. And so we wanted the group to be attractive by like, hey, take something you're already doing that's already fun, and pair it with meeting some new dog parents and socializing your dog. And when make it obvious by like, hey, when your dog is like going crazy and like you go to take them on a walk, that's also a cue to remember, hey, the dog parent social club helps me socialize them. It's like, it's already automatic to walk your dog. Like, we want to really, that behavior of walking your dog, make it obvious, make it attractive, make it easy, and make it satisfying. So that's what I was trying to do there. It's just a little tough. Here we go. Ask opinion questions. When you say ask opinion questions, are you just saying like ask opinion questions in the group as a poll, or one question a week every Monday or just once a week? Yeah, I like that. I like opinion questions. I thought about having some sort of something to engage the group. The other thing is like, a lot of them said they wanted to do my dog parent kind of matchmaking shtick, which was cool, where they want to be matched with other dog parents based on interests, dog temperament, so on and so forth. And I haven't really started any of the matches. I had like 40 people say they would be open to it, but I haven't started any of the actual matches. That's because I was going to do it paid. But I think I'm just going to do the first 75 free. So I have some people doing something. I have some to actually invite people into, so on and so forth. And I think that will also help engage people. Because right now with the group interaction, it's kind of like the bystander effect, where like somebody needs help, but there's 100 people around, so nobody thinks it's their job to help. When there's 150, 170, 180 people in a free group, and we post an event, people are like, oh yeah, 10, 20 people will show up. I don't have to show up this time. But when everybody feels that way, nobody shows up, and we need people to show up for it to be a good event, right? So, given that that is the case, we need to, take the time, energy, and effort to like let people know that stuff is going on. And I think making the first 75 free for the matchmaking and encouraging people who are doing the matchmaking to like post in the free group and let people know, hey, this is something we're doing. I think that is super helpful to getting that group to be more engaging. I see we have a few more people who joined us. Wanted to say hey to everybody on the stream. We do the $100 monthly Find Your People giveaway. If you just share this daily, like literally repost this to your story or make a post about it on social media, we will, and you email proof to me, we'll put your name in 3 times for the raffle. And if your name goes in 3 times for the raffle, right now there's nobody in the raffle. So you will get sent $100 at the end of this. So thanks for joining the stream. Thanks for hopping on, guys, on Twitch, on Facebook. Appreciate you guys. Yeah, I like the opinion questions. The more they comment, the more invested they feel. You could ask 1 question a week. I like that. Anyway, I'm going to check the charts real quick, guys, because I haven't checked it in a little bit. Okay, so this is good. I wanted it to go down a little more, like it has done. I'm still trying to take it from this fair value gap. Well, am I? There is an order block here. I mean, it did go into a fair value gap. It hasn't swept a high yet. It is bullish in that direction. And the order block, I don't know, it's weird. It's not like... Anyway, I was going to say, if I see a CISD, I'll take it. And here it is. So we're going to take it. 798. 798.00. 789.00. So that is 9, which means we're going in with 11. We do have to make sure We are the 50% mark. $7.97 to $7.89. 8. So we're at 12. Okay. Sorry guys, a little bit locked in. Trying to take a trade real quick. 797. We're selling. Say we get filled. 797, 8, 16, 3, 13, 25, 8, 13. Okay. We're good to go. Oh, shoot. Theo told me I could really buy if I wanted to. Theo, I am buying here. I did just put a trade. Just to put a trade in. Yeah, let me know if I was wrong to do that. Yeah, it is already so far away, but I mean it's still, I think I am buying there. I think you Jessica, I appreciate that feedback. I need some music in the background. I'm such a person who needs to have my attention drawn a lot. And when you are looking at the market, I listen but don't always know what you are doing. So music would keep my attention. I stay because you're my friend, but others who may not know you may click away faster. Jessica, I appreciate that feedback. Let's see. Music. The reason I don't play music is because of like copyright stuff. And so, sorry, I just got filled. 789 18. So 3805. Yeah, the reason I don't do a ton of music is because of copyright stuff that I've seen for people who are on stream, but I also haven't been doing this that long, so, and not that many people listen right now, so I'm fine playing some music. Playing some, also not to wake Gracie up at 7 a.m. But yeah, no, I'm definitely fine doing some music. I can do that. Oh, there we go. Both of y'all said I could find some copyright-free music and that I could just sing more. Yeah, I do be singing sometimes. Recently, I've been, I don't know if you guys have seen Six, the musical, but those songs have been stuck in my head. Those songs have been very stuck in my head. Six is a musical. Theo asked, what is it on Twitch? Six is a musical about King Henry's ex-wives. He had 6 of them. Some of them he decided to behead. Some of them he cheated on. Some of them it's their stories, right? It's the story from their side. Because back in the day, it was King Henry. He was doing his thing. They didn't really get a say. So it kind of just displays their voice is what Six is about. And Jessica, I completely agree. Hamilton is on point. I was about to play some Hamilton, but then copyright. So I can't really play some Hamilton. Okay. Gotta move this to 1R, so we're break even now. Good trade. Oh man, I forgot the stream is ending early today because I have this work meeting actually. So we'll be off in 4 minutes, but I do appreciate that feedback. I could do a one-man show. Listen, Jessica, I know you say that and you're trying to be funny, but like, I could actually probably do a one-person show with Hamilton. Like, I know 65% of that musical for sure. Yeah, absolutely could. It's one of a kind. Okay. Times 10 entry to have people call in and sing. Honestly, that's epic. I do just want engagement on the stream, and we have some people who said they're looking forward to the just that they're interested in the stream. So hopefully we get some call-ins eventually. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just showing up consistently. I send out email reminders and text reminders to people that were live on the stream for sure. But yeah, let's see. Ooh, baby. Almost tagged at break even. Yeah, no, I appreciate you guys coming on the stream. You guys are consistent. I appreciate you coming out. And while it's great that you guys got me, I would also love to be got by 5 or 10 other people that are regulars on the stream. Because, Jessica, when you've had your questions about community and communication and we've been able to dive into it a little bit, that's been super fun. And the second you kind of don't have those questions anymore, it's not as fun as a stream. And you don't have interpersonal conflict that you need to talk about all the time. And so the more people we get on here, the more we can have those call-ins or comment call-ins, and we can kind of go back and forth, which is super helpful. Yeah. Theo, she said, y'all can't enter the giveaway. That's funny. Cool. Well, Jessica, Theo, I appreciate you guys hopping on. I'm going to hop off right now because I got a work meeting coming up in 15 minutes. I need to make sure my laptop and phone is actually charged for everything. But yeah, y'all can't enter the giveaway. But honestly, if you sent it to people, that would be super exciting, and I would give you $100 if you got 3 more people listening, because it'll just compound from there. But appreciate you guys coming on. I'm gonna turn off the stream, head out, because